Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the owner of the NBA basketball team, Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban, insulting the women who are around Trump as unintelligent and weak. He says the women who are around him they're never intelligent. They're never strong-minded. Now, there's a lot I want to say about this, but first things first, the Democrats, the left, they are the gift that keeps on giving. What did they say at first? Oh, if you attended a Donald Trump rally, you're a Nazi. If you are a Trump supporter in general, you're garbage. And now with this, if you are a woman around Trump, you're not intelligent, you're not strong, you're just weak, do whatever he says, that kind of thing. Now, Mark Cuban, I got one question before we get to your video. One question. Why do you say that? What makes a woman unintelligent and weak? I want to know what you really feel about that. Now, be careful. You answer the wrong way, you're going to get canceled. What are they going to say? Misogynist with a capital M. But maybe they won't say misogynist because you're a leftist, you're a white dude for Harris, you're going to get a pass. Maybe. But before I go any further and get any more triggered, let's get straight to the video. We have this video and some reactions to get through from a few conservative women. I will link to everything in the box. If you're on IG, visit a link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple. They're intimidating to him. He doesn't like to be challenged by them. And
I'm going to pause right here because it's The View and they love doing copyright claim abuses. But you heard what he said so far. Doesn't sound very good, does it?
And, Nikki Haley will call him on his nonsense with reproductive rights and how he sees and treats and talks about women. I mean, he just can't have her around. It wouldn't work.
I think Stormy is intelligent. I don't think that's 100%. She's very smart.
Yeah,
Stormy.
He means is like,
Yeah.
he
power
on stage.
Yeah,
And stuff.
Okay, so there's a lot there. There is a whole lot there. First of all, why bringing up Stormy Daniels? Like, why is that a thing? Why does she always get attacked and what they say, slut shamed? Why is it always happening on The View when they're the main ones who say you shouldn't be doing that kind of thing to women? It's really kind of contradictory. But back to Nikki Haley. Now, Nikki Haley is not a person that I like either. And it's not because Trump may have an issue with her. No. It's not because she's a woman. No, it's because of her policy. I look at Nikki Haley the same as I look at a Mitt Romney or a John McCain or one of these individuals, a neocon. I don't care what gender she is, what color she is. You guys on the left get so caught up in the gender and race and identity that you will insult other genders and identities and whatnot to support another. That's kind of what's going on. You see, you're in favor of abortion rights and whatnot. You're in favor of those people. But when someone is against it, now they're a bad woman. They're a bad X, Y, and Z race person. That's what you guys do. You champion trying to be the anti-racist, but in that process, you are the most racist. You are the most sexist. You are the biggest obix and ist that exist. Now, we got some reaction here. Oh, yeah, we got some reaction from these women that you say are not strong, not intelligent. Now, Anna Paulina Luna, she's around Trump somewhat, I would suppose. Being in the government, in the U.S. government, I've met her before. She is really sharp, really focused, dead serious. Like, she is not who you call a weak or unintelligent woman. Military veteran, she's the real deal. Let's see what she got to say.
The View this morning and said that there are no strong or intelligent women that support President Trump, which is by definition misogyny. Not just to mention their disgusting comments. The fact is that Mark Cuban, this out-of-touch billionaire that's trying to bully women into supporting Kamala Harris, A, has no idea what real people are experiencing in this country. He's an elitist, again, out of touch. But B, he's also part of the same party that is trying to remove mothers. They're trying to call us birthing persons or chest feeders. They can't even define what a woman is, and yet the arrogance in trying to lecture strong and independent women that are outside the groupthink mentality into who to vote for, I don't think so. The fact is that this party, again, tries to bully people, but it's not going to happen. You can see that in the polling. We're going to win.
There it is. So shout out to Anna Paulina Luna. All right, now we got Sage Steele. Shout out to Sage Steele. Big fan of Sage Steele for a long time, many years. Even before she really became out and open as a conservative, I was always a fan of Sage Steele.
You never see Donald Trump around strong, intelligent women. That's the quote, Mark Cuban. I gotta say, I have known you and respected you and loved you for a really long time and have watched every single one of the comments you've made over the last several months. And I don't agree with them, but I respect them.
Now, a little bit of context. Sage Steele used to be on ESPN. And of course, Mark Cuban is the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. So they're going to see each other a lot. You covering games, you going to the arena, et cetera, et cetera. They probably know a lot of the same people, a lot of mutual friends.
And what you just said there is disrespectful and it crosses the line. How about Tulsi Gabbard? Let me ask you about Tulsi, your friend Tulsi, right? At the end of the day, if she had not left the Democratic Party, I bet that you would think that she's strong and intelligent, but because she crossed the line, she's not. Maybe more importantly, how about personally? We know each other. You and I sat next to each other. Remember at the IU basketball game when Bob Knight came back 4.5 years ago? Me and my daughter for a couple of hours, and you sat and you talked to.
Now, what's he going to say about that? Because Sage Steele, she goes to Mar-a-Lago. She's around Trump. She's a conservative. She's out in the open. So your friend you've been knowing for forever, all of a sudden you want to say that she's weak and dumb because of her politics of being next to Trump or being close to Trump? Is that what you want to say? See, people like this are an issue because they're letting politics and stuff like this get in the way of real, genuine friendships and relationships. That's not what you should do as a human being. You know that person. You should judge that person based on what they do, how they behave, and that's it, rather than some political stuff that doesn't even involve you directly.
Forget about me. How about my young daughter, who I think is intelligent, who looked up to you? How about your own daughters? What if someday they decide to think differently than you with their politics? Are they not strong and unintelligent? What is that? You talk about not being divisive, and look at what you're doing. Shocking, because I thought I knew who you were in your heart and your core. I know you're a damn good businessman, and this is just stupid. I don't get it, Mark. Not okay.
So there we go. A friend of Mark Cuban's, I'm not really sure, former friend, current friend, that's in jeopardy because of politics. Now we got Marjorie Taylor Greene. Shout out to her. She's in my neck of the woods out here, like North Georgia, that particular area.
Okay, guys, check this out. First, we have Joe Biden calling all of us garbage. Now Mark Cuban has come out and said that there's no strong, intelligent women supporting Trump. Wait, hang on. I got to fit in this set.
All right, go ahead and flex on them. Go ahead and flex. All right, pull-ups. I can't even do no pull-up right now. My shoulders, it's like an old man. I feel like I'm 100 years old on my shoulders. Yeah, it looks pretty strong to me.
Here's the problem with Mark Cuban. He suffers from low testosterone. The guy looks just like Rachel Maddow. And here's his issue. He's actually intimidated by strong, intelligent women like me. Graduated from UGA with a business degree. I run a very successful construction company in Georgia. And now I'm going on my third term in Congress. I love guns, especially AR-15s, and I support President Trump. Mark, I suggest you get some HRT and hit the gym.
Shout out to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Hey, that was very impressive after those pull-ups. Hey, talking like that after the pull-ups without being I'm talking about out of breath, huffing and puffing. That was impressive. Shout out to Marjorie Taylor Greene. That was fantastic. Now we got Kelly McEnany, who worked directly with Trump in the White House. Let's see what she says.
He doesn't like to be challenged by them.
Kaylee. Mark Cuban. Okay, I had to take a breath before this because this is so profoundly offensive. I worked for Donald Trump. I consider myself a strong woman. I consider those around me strong women. Kellyanne Conway, Brooke Rollins, Ivanka Trump, Hope Hicks, Sarah Sanders. That's before we get to the women that Donald Trump elevated to very high levels, like Nikki Haley, who still supports him, like Amy Coney Barrett, who he put on the Supreme Court, or the women currently around him. Susie Wiles comes to mind, Caroline Leavitt. That is so offensive. And you know why? Because it's not just about the women who worked for him. He said the women around Donald Trump. This comes right after the Joe Biden garbage comment. Okay, the women around Donald Trump. What about the women who vote for Donald Trump? Are they weak? Are they dumb? Did Mark Cuban just insult any woman who supports Donald Trump? Because
I think that he did. Now, people are going to say he didn't do that, ABL, but listen, why did you say that those who are around him are not intelligent and they're not strong? Why did you say that? What about them makes you say that? What characteristics do they share with the general constituency?
because it's a little, very small step from that. And this is an official Harris campaign surrogate, Mark Cuban. That is misogynistic in my view. Get out of here, Mark Cuban. Kamala Harris, he's your surrogate. I want to hear from you. Do you agree the women are weak and ineffective, whatever he said? Get out of here. And I can't wait to hear from you, Kamala.
Shout out to her, Kelly McEnany. That seems to be a pretty intelligent and strong woman right there. Very intelligent, very strong, straight to the point, not out of control with their emotions. Very well said. Shout out to all the women in that piece right there. Hold on, I got a round of applause. Yeah, shout out to all the women in that piece right there, because that was perfectly done. Now, as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to the Democrats who keep giving us fuel. I mean, I keep making these videos. Y'all pretty much giving me the video. Okay, garbage and dumb and unintelligent. All right, I'll take it. You want to keep doing it? We got 5 more days to the general election. So look, though, but check it out. I got a message to the left. When you guys get demolished come Tuesday, when you see the results, don't cry, because a lot of it is self-inflicted. You guys did this to yourself, and I don't feel bad. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your thoughts on Mark Cuban's comment? The women who are around Trump are not intelligent. They're not strong. Do you think it's just about those specific women, or does that transfer to the general population of American citizens? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. This is how they feel. Okay, you are garbage. You are dumb. You're weak. You're a Nazi. That's how they feel about you. So why would anyone vote for a party, for a people with that much hatred in their hearts? Doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.